So, I just saw Those Who Wish Me Dead, which stars Angelina Jolie, he, and is directed by Taylor Sheridan, in relation to Tyler, and it's based on the book The Same Name by Michael Koryta, who also wrote the screenplay alongside Sheridan and Charles Levitt. I want to make clear that I have not read the book, at least not yet, so therefore, any praise or criticism I have to say about this film will likely be self contained. And all this considered, even though it's not my favorite film of the year by any means, at the very least, it's no way to kill an hour 40 minutes. It may do what they got here, so let's get this started. So, Jolie plays a former fire smoke jumper turned wilderness expert known as Hannah, who stumbles on a young man named Connor, played by Finn Little, who, after his father is killed by corporate agents, and ends up relying on Hannah to survive as they try to lose the agents, as well as a series of wildfires, which admittedly may not be the most original premise, but it is at least one that's not a total stretch in this day and age. And that said, even though the story may not be the most complex, it works what the film is trying to accomplish, and I've seen other films like this in the past. I was what to expect, and but thankfully, it's at least anchored by good direction by Sheridan, as well as solid performances from both Jolie and Little. Also, admittedly, the bond they form is definitely not much a stretch, given similar dynamics just have both on and off screen with children, and the crew they put together in this movie is definitely, it may not be the most acclaimed, but they did a good job, all this considered. Both editor Jack Galster as well as cinematographer Ben Richardson do a decent job at conveying in the wilderness in Florida, California, and Montana, which are the locations where the bulk of the action takes place. There are some, admittedly, even though sometimes it gets a bit choppy, I'm not sure whether it's movie or just like my HBO Max profile buffering, it did work to do what it accomplished, and some of the action scenes were actually done in a very effective manner, especially the whole confrontation in the Bachelor wildfire. The pacing, it takes a bit to get going. I would say the plot really kicks into gear after the agents kill Connor's father, and the kid himself has to fend for himself until he crosses paths with Hannah. And so, again, it's not the best film I've seen, but I take advantage if it was going to be on demand like this, and I'm not going to be doing like a full review. Most of my energy next is going to be going to my spoiler review of Mortal Kombat and my next Ultra Legends vlogs, my next part Monday video, new view. But I thought it was like at least a bit better than Little Things, so it gets like a 3.5 out of 5 and 2.5 out of 4 at least, so I definitely didn't regret watching it by any means, so there's that. Anyway, that's about all I got to say for now. I'll tell me what you thought about this movie if you've seen it, and I will definitely talk to you all later.